SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. On the move, headed right. This one falls incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Goff on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. A lot of guys there, and it's Joseph picks it. And the Lions will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. He'll cobble together a yard there. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air, 3rd and long. Montgomery hauls this one in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, who's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it was not. Did they get a chance to lay the wood? And they deliver.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he He's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Flush down out to his left. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's scooped up by the Chargers.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He finds it beyond the marker. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. It's Herbert once more. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. Now Herbert again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert to throw once more. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Montgomery. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Running on second with Montgomery. He's got room to roam here. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this up.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing is gone. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Craig Reynolds to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Lions with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, gone. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw from Goff. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. I think this might be on the offense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Drops back. Needs an open man. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So it'll be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes, right sideline. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Reynolds with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Goff trying again here after the pick. He put everything he had into this one. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.